Hello, hi, hope you guys are doing good. Today has been like another same old day, pretty much. Um, I just had my painting class and then went to an artist talk and then I went back to my art history class. So now I get to relax. No more class at all. That's the good thing about Mondays and Wednesdays. Get to hang out the rest of the day and do stuff. Yeah, so I guess I should talk about spring break. First of all, I'm gonna say that I miss you guys so much. I really, really do. I miss you, Antonio, already. I can't believe it. Liked your video, by the way. It was very amusing. It reminded me a lot of a YouTuber, the very popular, but he reminded me a lot of you. Niga Higa. Here's his name. You should check him out. He does a lot. He does a lot of comedy, but he also does a lot of rant as well. So he might be a good influence, maybe not. But yeah, I suggest you check him out. But yeah, like so I guess I can explain what I did for my spring break for you, Mackenzie, at least. But what I do. I went to three performances. One was the Cinderella show that the high school did. I had to go because, well, it was so nice. Like to see everyone from high school. I snuck into the backstage. The corridor where all the band lockers are and we always meet and stuff. Yeah, I snuck into there and got to meet everyone. Luckily, Miss Stanley didn't see me, but I didn't really want her to see me anyway. I just wanted to see like all my good friends there. They were happy to see me. I wished them luck. I didn't get to say their alms because I had to get my seat, but I did say best of luck to everyone. And yeah, and they did a really good job. Like now I got this. I had like so many songs from that stuck in my head, and if you read my blog, I have my review on it, so check it out. I went to my sister's dance recital of Snow White. They do a lot of the fantasy stuff, really. It's always like the same story, like Snow White. They'll do The Little Mermaid and like another one. Can't quite remember, but it's always mainly those two. And kind of wondering if they're gonna vary it up a little bit. But I guess, this is kind of like the show that's supposed to attract like the little kids and stuff, really, which is fine. But yeah, like it was really good. I was really impressed. I actually liked their costumes this time. Last time they were like she had to play the shadow. Somehow all the time when they do Snow White, they're always the shadow. There seem to be so many limited cast members or something, or like the casting. But yeah, like it was really cool. Like I liked, and they did a really good job with the lighting. Like it was really good, and it set a lot of the mood and the atmosphere to it. And that was good. But yeah, that was fun. And then I went to Antonio's performance where he and Hannah did a show for tribute. I never knew anything about this drama production. It's at the Groton Senior Center. It's pretty much like a community center, just in Groton and right next to the library and stuff. So that was good. It was an interesting show. Um, I could say it's very like Lend Me a Tenor, but with serious drama and weird comedy sense sometimes. But overall, the acting was pretty good. They did great job with the lighting, and the sets were pretty good. So I was really glad I got to see that, and just before I left. So I'm happy I did see that and got to see the lions and everyone. It was good. Um, let's see. Like I probably said anything. I'm probably missing stuff really. For that. But yeah, what else? I oh yeah, I went my sorry. I'm thinking a lot. Okay, so anyways, I this probably went to the most artist talks or artist visits this semester really. Like I probably missed out, but yeah, I went to a lot of studios this semester. Actually, I was invited to two studios in Glastonbury. My grandma happens to be friends with them, and she got to talk to them and ask them I visit them. If you check out my blog, I did do a review on that, and you should definitely that up. By the way, I'm thinking of changing the title. I think like K8 Queen Forever is kind of like confusing. So I'll post about that and say what the new address is so you can like find me. Well, also I'll put in the link here. But yeah, like I will, okay, so I'll show you we'll show you all the artists I went to, and I'll put an image of it on this side because it's white. So you can see, and I do recommend you look them up because they have some pretty good artwork. So I'm sorry if I pronounce these wrong. Just bear with me at least. Okay. So this is Josie. She is a sculpting major. She also did a little painting too. This is Christopher Gucci. He is a painter who never went to art school, but he's a very successful contemporary painter. I'll show you the artists that I saw in Montserrat, like all the artist talks I saw before vacation and also after vacation. So this is Christ Highsmith. He works with typography and does a little of printmaking. This is my painting teacher. She did a show which was really amazing. Barry Barry. Okay, we're gonna call him Barry. He is a painter who's very successful. He travels very much, and he mostly does a lot of landscapes. So yeah, I'm really glad I got to see. I got to see all those studios. They were really incredible, and I got to ask questions, get inspired to do stuff. Really, it's really cool. I'm hoping I get to meet them again. Yeah. So, yeah, let me show you what I finished this week. These are my paintings, and yeah, here we go. Here's my work. So yeah, I'm finally finished after I'm kind of a little ahead because apparently they were not due the week before vacation, or actually they weren't due the week after vacation. They were due the week after vacation. So I'm ahead. So I get to do stuff. Well, I guess I get to hang out at least, get to study, which by the way I'm a little bit mad because I thought all the time I was worried about my midterm, which was gonna come after vacation. Apparently, it's the week after vacation, so I have to stay ahead of that. Although I'm pretty good with most of the words, I just have to make a small outline or notes of one of the essays. Have to do. I'm thinking of maybe doing a comparison between two impressions of The Last Supper, one by Leonardo da Vinci and another one by Tentun. Yeah, Tentun or something. So that's it. So comparing the two impressions will be interesting, but it'll be easy, I believe. So yeah, about that, I got to do that. I finished my second English essay. I got another one. Fun. 2 more to go, and I get to read Mouse. That's cool. So this essay is about what was it? The essay I was previously working on was about comparing the Persian Gulf War and the Holocaust world, how the imagery was being captured, and I did this thesis about how how some technology, the film and photography, is may have been manipulated, or changed in order to create a certain perception in my in the human perception, pretty much. They're making us think of something else, something that we probably will disregard. I did a comparison about how the weaponry in the Persian Gulf War was pretty much highlighted. There were barely any soldiers being shown in the war. It was usually the missiles being shot at towers or the guns themselves, but we never really saw the humans. So that kind of brought the sense that they the pictures were kind of depicting that the weapons were kind of like the players in the war. They were the ones that fighting, not the humans. Because when I look back at the Holocaust, apparently there was a thought that the cameras being captured is pretty much a weapon too, because most of the images are a indication in or interruption of time that indicating that they have passed. No matter what happens in this image, even at this moment, they will die. They will always die, and that's kind of like made me think really like why would you want to capture a moment like that? Why would you want to keep them in an image of certain deaths? Wouldn't they rather be remembered like in a photo with their family or a time of happiness and all? But no, they're going to be captured and remembered being in the sign in death. They will always be remembered of death, and it kind of does bring a death penalty to it. And like overall, it made me think like how maybe our morality is kind of depleting a little bit, or hopefully it's not. Although I recently read a article about 9/11, the falling man. It was very iconic. It was a image of a unidentified man, which they did identify, but it was very iconic. Well, and also had some controversy to it, which is kind of interesting, but also sad too. Like, just there's some parts of it. You should you might want look it up or something, really. But yeah, it was pretty interesting, and it kind of like connects to it. But I can't research about that because that's the example. But I have to research about like a world event, and I'm not really doing a world event. I'm doing something that happened in Connecticut, something that I personally remember. I don't know what it is, but it's going back between the flood of Stonington and the hurricane that happened. I can't remember what date they were back then, though. I don't know if it was Hurricane Sandy or Hurricane Irene or the flood. And in fact, I'm gonna call my parents and like ask them like when this happened and when this happened, because because it's a little bit blurry to me. But I remember some imagery, like during the flood. I remember driving down Pequot Trail, and either it was with Sally or in my mom or something. But like on the way, like there was this huge pit of water, and no matter what, we had to go through it. Luckily, we were big enough that we didn't go underneath it, but it was a really close call. And I do remember the Pawcatuck River being really, really high. Like seeing all that dirty water just being that length was kind of crazy. But then there was also the hurricane. Probably very strong image of me was probably when, what was it? It was like I went down to Grand Long Point. We had to go down there to pick something up at my grandparents' house because they were in Glastonbury. But this was before the storm. Like the tides were really high. There was wind everywhere. Like sand was coming up on the boardwalk, and then it was very crazy. Like I was like screaming out because I couldn't hear myself because of the wind. Then after the hurricane, we went back, and it was horrible. Like it was just so horrible. Like there were like trash everywhere on the beach. Like there was so much traps. We like counted so many tampons on there. That's the thing. Like counted fish, like just numbers of rocks and tree trunks, like trash. Everything was like just covering. It was a little distressful to me because I never seen anything like that before. Like I did see an image long ago. My grandparents, they did have another hurricane which destroyed the boardwalk, which was made out of wood. But then a while ago they replaced it with stone. So the house was a little bit more protective, but like at the same time, like just like I think maybe some of the houses were damaged. I can't remember. but yeah, it's very distressful. So I'm hoping to do a paper about that, and somehow it's gonna connect with my thesis. Maybe, or maybe it'll change. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know what else to talk about because I think I'm going overtime again. I always do that. But Antonio, hope you're doing well. I hope you recommend my checking up Nigahiga. He's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, Mackenzie. I liked your blog last time, and I do miss you a lot. I miss everyone really. But I do miss you most importantly because I haven't seen you at all, and like I really want you to come down and see all my friends, see the artwork, and like where I'm living. I just really want you to come down. Uh, and I talked to my mom about coming down and seeing you, and the only problem was that we didn't plan ahead of time. Like if I got a ticket now, it would probably be really, really, really expensive. Like I have to like be more prepared about that. And it kind of is my first time flying by myself. I would prefer having someone come with me. I know I've been to the airport many times, but at the same time, like I just get that feeling like of like being closed in and like not knowing what to do really. That's like when I went to Boston, I had to have someone come with me on the train the first time just to show me and like just give me a feeling or a sensation of what I was getting into really. I do I do apologize for not coming down and seeing you. I really, really wanted to, but I don't know. I'm a freshman. What do you expect? Don't know what's going on. I'm new to this college thing. So okay, so we're gonna plan this during the summer. Let's talk about coming down to you. I want to figure out a day. We can plan ahead of time. I'll bring down like my old schedule and we'll look at it like any days or weekends that we can come and meet each other and like figure out what to do. And yeah, like and I'm hoping that maybe I can work at the Stonington Garden. Just let me know if you're doing that too. Unless you got an interim. I do hope you get one. Okay, I'm dragging this too long. Yeah, I'll talk to you all guys later. Remember to keep up on with my blog. Bye.